God's blessings, friends of Sacred Heart, St. Patrick's and St. Anne's. It's Father Pete Jankowski. I decided for weeks 4 through 6 of Easter it might be good to visit some of the places of worship that we normally gather because we can't do it these 2 months. Maybe I can bring the churches to you and maybe we can make sure that you know they're still there and we still care. Sacred Heart Church was established in 80 years ago. They just celebrated their 80th anniversary. This church is the mission of St. Patrick's in Clements, and essentially Father Ray Lescher and Sister Marybeth Clements take care of the people of this community, and they are very kind to celebrate Mass, and they've been making weekly phone calls to the people of the neighborhood. They just want people to know that they're cared for and that they're loved. We are very grateful to the parishioners of St. Martin Church in Martinton who were kind enough to donate their pews when their church closed. They were installed by a Hispanic family in the area who celebrated their quinceanera here at the parish. We ended up celebrating their Mass here where the Sacred Heart community joined us in prayer to be with us. We are very blessed to be able to celebrate the first of our Masses here in our local parishes. I wanted to make sure that you got to meet Sister Marybeth and Father Ray in this venue. They have been extremely instrumental in praying and serving this particular community. I wanted to have this opportunity to introduce you to Sister Marybeth Clements and Father Ray Lescher, who serve the people at Sacred Heart. This is the poorest community in Illinois and the poorest parish in the Joliet Diocese. Their collections are...
Well, happy Easter, my Sacred Heart family. As you can see, I did get pounds from Father Pete, so when we do get back together, we're going to have a double header. We'll have Easter, 50 days, remember, so we're still going to be in Easter even next month, and hopefully next month we will get back together. Tell everybody this year, the whole world is celebrating Holy Week. The whole world. We're all going through the passion, suffering, and death of Jesus. And we know there will be a resurrection, and that's our hope. So you're in my prayer, my daily prayer, and God bless you all. And I can't wait to see you all as we celebrate here instead of in our homes. With the risen Lord. So happy Easter, God's continued blessings.
Hi, Sister Marybeth here, member of Sacred Heart Church family. During this time of confinement, I've been calling the family and seeing how everybody's doing. Everybody's fine, thankfully, and even though we can't come to church together, they're still praying very hard. So it's blessed to be a member of this family, and know that we're praying for everybody. Someday this will end and we'll all be back to church. And in the meantime, just stay connected and check on your family and spread the love of God to everyone.
It's night and day out here. I mean, you got absolute abject poverty, you got broken down homes, deserted homes, and you have ranches, you know, with beautiful buildings and fences and everything else. Now, the broken down homes outnumber the beautiful ranches, probably 20-25 to 1. But it is still a mixed bag out here.
But what I'm finding is that when the Hispanics come out and they take a torn down piece of property, they strip it all down completely, tear the houses down, rebuild, do the land, and then they put up a beautiful fence. There was one back there where they put up a beautiful fence that shows that, well, we can go through and we know, well, that's a Hispanic house, that's a Hispanic house, because they do they take the land and they really do something with it. Somebody used to refer to those people or them or whichever, which sounded to me like such a racial Put down.
Well,
that's
the
correct.
Stereotypes, yeah.
So I really try to avoid the they and those people.
But the people do get along very well together. when we fought the prison, Hispanics, blacks, whites, we all joined together